By the end of this video, you're going to know how to quickly and easily script, create, and publish your own short video on YouTube. Even if you've uploaded 100 videos, I think you'll still enjoy this because you're going to create a video that viewers not only find interesting and engaging, but your video will actually convert a huge number of those viewers into visitors or subscribers to your website. And if you really focus on this straightforward technique, you can get this done within an hour, 2 at most. So to do this, you're going to need no more than the following: PowerPoint 2010, Audacity, which is a free audio recording program, and a reasonable quality microphone. You can use the one on your computer, but if you get a USB microphone, you'll get better results. Now, before I explain what you're going to do, remember as you go through this, you're learning a new skill. So you're going to make mistakes and you'll probably be uncertain about some steps. What I want you to do is concentrate on the value your video will have for the people who see it. You're only going to create a short video, so you'll be able to improve on this first video with each new one you make. Just get the first one done so you can see how easy it is. What you're going to create is a short and engaging video that solves a key problem your customers or audience struggles with, and at the end of the video, you'll offer the viewer the option to get more help on the problem from your website. By the time you finish watching this, you're going to know how to write a compelling script, record yourself narrating the script, use some simple tricks to make your voice sound great, and mix your recording with a high definition video made entirely from PowerPoint, and it's going to look great. Don't worry if all that sounds daunting, just keep watching and you'll understand in a couple of minutes. Let's go. To start with, think of one specific problem your customers or audience struggles with that you can help them with. This is going to be the topic of your video. Here's some examples. When you've decided on your topic, write it down in a new Word document in the form of a question. Here's one I've come up with as an example. Next up, you're going to create a short script for your video. All you're going to do here is write a short article that explains your solution to the problem in no more than 450 words. By writing a script first, you can edit the text and make it really focused and polished. And by limiting yourself to 450 words, which is only about 2 to 3 minutes of video, you have to get your solution across quickly and get straight to the point. This approach really works well on YouTube because viewers like short videos, and more importantly, like videos that solve their problems quickly, and by writing a tight script, you'll keep them watching longer. Your script will obviously need to provide the solution to the problem, and ideally, provide actionable advice the viewer can make use of straight after watching it, and importantly, your script should leave some information for the viewer to still find out about. The idea here is to provide value, but leave the viewer wanting more. So if you're writing a script on preparing for an interview, your video might contain 3 really good tips. Then at the end of your video, you tell the viewer to visit your website or sign up for your newsletter to get even more. The other reason to limit the length is so you actually get this done. See how easy it is and don't overcomplicate it. And this is really important. Just follow this process end to end and show yourself how easy it is to create a great video really quickly. So your script should be structured as follows. First off, you want a short intro that states the problem the viewer may be having and explains how you're going to help them with this and why they should keep watching. Here's what I've come up with for my example. Next, just write a short, casual article in your own words that explains your solution to the problem. Here's my completed script, and at the end of this video, I'll show you where you can get this along with some other resources to help you. As you're writing, don't include headings or bullet points because you're going to be reading this out loud into a microphone. Now, once you've finished writing your solution, it shouldn't be more than about 380 words. To finish your script, write an ending in a format similar to this one. What you're doing here is offering the viewer more valuable information at your own website, and this is where your viewer will naturally finish watching your video and have no other option but to seek out your website and see what you're offering. You'll obviously need to provide something on your website of value to entice the viewer to visit you, so think about what you can provide that relates directly to the content of your video. So this is all you should write, 450 words max. Don't start your script with "Welcome to my video" or any other introduction. Start immediately with the script format I've shown here outlining what your video is about and how it will help the viewer in the first 8 seconds. Also, don't introduce yourself or your company. Solve the viewer's problem first, and they'll want to know more about who you are after they've watched it. Next, download Audacity, install it, get a microphone, and prepare to record your script. Here's how to do it. Hit record and read the whole thing through once as a dry run. This will get you comfortable with the recording process and iron out any nerves you have. You'll also find you want to make minor edits to your script where it doesn't sound natural when you read it out loud. Play back your dry run recording and note where the script doesn't make sense or you've messed up words. If you don't like the sound of your own voice, don't worry, I've got some tricks to improve that as well. Before you begin, focus your mind on one specific person you know will need this help. Imagine they're in the room and you're speaking directly to them. Once you're ready to begin, click record, leave 10 seconds of dead air and start to read. Speak clearly and slowly enough to pronounce words correctly. Every time you make a mistake, simply stop speaking, wait 3 seconds, recompose yourself and start again from the beginning of the previous sentence. You can easily cut out mistakes afterwards in Audacity. Once you've finished, go back and cut out all your mistakes and cut out any unnatural gaps and pauses and also any clicks, slurps and strange noises you will have made. We all do it. Finally, export your recording to the WAV format, not MP3. The WAV format keeps the quality of your recording high, and you'll also find PowerPoint will compress the audio when it's finished. Next, open PowerPoint and create a new presentation. First up, you're going to change the size of the presentation to make it produce high definition video. To do this, go to the Design tab, click Page Setup and choose a custom page size. Set the width to 17.78 inches and the height to 10 inches. Next, go to the Slideshow tab and set the resolution to 1280 by 720. This will set your PowerPoint show up to export to HD video. Now create 15 blank slides. On the first slide, you're going to create a title for your video. This is dead easy. Just go back to the question you wrote down as a title and flip it round so it sounds like a solution. Your first slide is going to coincide with the first part of your script narration you recorded, where you introduce the video and what it's about. For the next 13 slides, put one line of text or short bullet points, as well as 1 or 2 pictures that relate to each set of approximately 30 words in your script. Like the first slide, each slide will coincide with every 30 words or so of your narration. This creates a nice rhythm in your viewer's mind between each slide and every 30 words or so in your recording. Now, sneaky trick. If you go back to Word, click Page Layout, then Orientation, make the page landscape, set the font to Arial and the size to 10. This will actually make your script about 30 words per line. So this can help you create the slide for each line. You don't need to stick to 30 words or 13 slides religiously. Just aim for this as a guide. When you're creating your slides, don't get wrapped up worrying about colors, transitions, effects, or any of that too much. That's all great for your next video. For now, just focus on getting this done quickly. For pictures, you can use screenshots, graphs, your own photos or clip art to add context to the slide. You can include what's called Creative Commons images from Flickr if you give attribution to the author. For your last slide, you'll make this coincide with your script ending so the viewer sees this slide as you begin to say, if you would like more help, or however you wrote this last part. On this last slide, show your viewer what they will get by visiting your website. For instance, free interview techniques report at mywebsite.com and place arrows pointing to that website address. The last part of this process is to set up the timings of each of your slides to match your voiceover. Now, before I show you how to do this, if you search Google for record and add narration and timings to a slideshow, there's an article on office.com that explains how to do this in detail. Here's a quick overview. First, make sure you've selected the first slide in your presentation. Next, click the Insert tab and click Audio. Then select the WAV file from your hard drive that you exported from Audacity. You should now see an icon for your audio recording on slide 1. You can drag this off the slide if you wish, then click the Animation tab, click Animation Pane, and click the drop down in the list. This is where you can set up how your audio will play back along with your slides. Click Start with Previous and make sure it's checked, then click the drop down again and select Effect Options. In the pop-up window, under the Stop Playing option, select After and type 16 slides. This will make your audio narration play through all of your slides. If you added more slides, just increase this number. Click OK to exit this window. Now click Slideshow, then Record Slideshow, then click Start Recording from the Beginning and uncheck Narrations and Laser Pointer. Hit OK to begin and get ready to start. What will happen is your PowerPoint presentation will start along with your audio narration, so make sure you've got your speakers plugged in. As each sentence of your recording finishes, click your mouse on screen or alternatively the right arrow on your keyboard and match each slide in your presentation with the section of your recording until the recording ends. You'll probably mess this up the first time, so just rehearse it through and then start again. At the end, when you're happy with the timings, click Yes, and PowerPoint will memorize the timings of each slide with your audio. You're now nearly done. To make this into a high definition video, click the File tab, then Save and Send on the left, and then Create Video. Under Computers and HD Displays, select Large, 1280 by 720, then in the next drop down, select Use Recorded Timings and Narrations. Finally, click Create Video to export as a WMV file. You'll need to wait a few minutes for this. PowerPoint is pretty slow at this point, but it will work and produce you your first high definition video. When it's finished, double click the file to watch it and check you're happy with it. Congratulations, you've just created your first high definition video. Let's get it online. Go to YouTube and sign up for an account or log in with your existing one. Simply click Upload at the top and either drag your new video onto the screen or click Upload File and locate it from your hard drive. As you wait for your file to upload, type in your video title exactly as you typed it on your first slide and type your website address on the first line of the description field. When your video is finished uploading, your address will be clickable underneath your video. After you've typed your URL, type a description for your video and add some relevant keywords to help users find your video. You can find out more about optimizing your video for search engines by reading my article, Video SEO for YouTube, The Ultimate Guide, on Compelling TV. Once the upload is finished, YouTube will give you a URL for your video. You can send this to your customers, paste it on your Facebook page and in Twitter to start getting the word out. If you've got this far, really congratulations. You've pushed through a lot of barriers most people are too lazy or afraid of and started in the world of online video. I'd love to see what you've created using this tutorial, so please share a link to your video in YouTube or in the comments section of my blog on Compelling TV. What you'll find with each new video you now make is that there are so many things you can improve upon each time on this great foundation you've built. You can add transitions, themes, animations and effects in PowerPoint. You can mix music along with your narration, use film camera footage in your video, and then start to experiment with the many choices available in video editing software. From here you can start to learn how to improve on so many aspects of your next video, and I'd like to invite you to join my newsletter at Compelling TV, where I'll teach you to do exactly that. When you join the newsletter, I'll send you a link to my video tips toolbox, which contains a growing list of incredible resources to help you create amazing videos. As well as my free report, YouTube Conversion Secrets, you'll also find the script I used for this tutorial, the complete PowerPoint presentation I used, as well as a cheat sheet you can use that summarizes every key point you've listened to in this tutorial. Thanks for watching and congratulations again on making your first video. Visit Compelling TV now to sign up for the free newsletter and receive the video tips toolbox. See you next time.